Hallo alle! In diesem Video erkläre ich die Artikel. So the articles are what we're going to talk about in this video, and not just any kind of articles, or definitely not all of them. We're going to focus on the definite articles. So definite because when you use them, like if you say der Stuhl oder der Kurs oder der Professor, you mean that one, the professor, the class, or the chair. This is a definite chair. Everyone knows which chair you're talking about from whatever context you have that you're communicating in. So these articles are called definite articles. They mean the, and German, as you know, has different forms of them, depending on whether you have a masculine noun, a feminine noun, a neuter noun, or a plural noun. Now, all the plurals, no matter what gender the word is in singular, the plurals all have the same form. So this kind of the is der for masculine, die for feminine, das for neuter, and die again for plural. And you'll notice this pattern repeated a lot, where the feminine form and the plural form are the same. They have the same ending, at least, in many cases. So this is called nominative case. This is what you use when you have the subject of a sentence. So if you have der Kurs ist gut, or der Professor ist sehr intelligent, or if you have der Student hat viele Hausaufgaben. Those are all cases where that noun is filling the subject role. There are other cases that you use when the noun appears in different roles in the sentence. So we'll go over that in the next video. But I briefly want to also introduce the indefinite articles. So indefinite articles are the various versions of ein. So you know that ein means a or one. So for masculine, it gets no ending at all, ein. So ein Student spricht, a student speaks. Or eine for feminine, there's an e ending at the end of it. So eine Studentin ist da, a student is there. For neuter, it's ein again, no ending. And what is it for plural? It is non-existent, because you can't say a students or a classes or something like that. So there is no plural indefinite article. It doesn't exist. However, there is a plural form that fits into a paradigm a lot like this. It's just not with the indefinite articles, it's with possessives. So if you had the word my, and you're going to say mein, meine, mine, then the plural could exist and it would be meine for plural. Now this is all accusative, this is all nominative case still. So the endings are fairly straightforward, no ending at all for masculine and neuter, and the e ending for feminine and plural. This also applies to the word kein for no. So if you say, I have no homeworks, plural, ich habe keine Hausaufgaben, or keine Hausaufgaben sind interessant, no homework assignments are interesting. That would be a case where it's nominative still. Okay, so that's the basic rundown on the articles. These are words that go before a noun to give you a little bit more information. So definite articles are der, die, das, and die. They are in the nominative case right there. Indefinite are the versions of a instead of the. So eine, ein. And then the the possessive pronouns also follow the same pattern as the indefinite articles, and you'll get the same endings, but there's a plural, whereas there isn't one for the word ein. Okay, das ist alles. Danke. Im nächsten Video hören wir ein bisschen über Akkusativ.